Hello and welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 20 battles. But today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just...
There he goes! Made a defender miss. He'll stick.
Play call.
And everybody around him doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the SMU Mustangs offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. It's Duff. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now it's 1st and 20. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Scanning the field, it's Duff. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And he's getting it done on the ground, and the Huskers have always had a quarterback that can run, whether it be Tommy Frazier, Turner Gill, you name it.
Yeah, and that's kind of where you started this offense, is always finding a playmaker that now I can run the option elements off of him because he's dynamic and he makes the whole thing go. And Cornhuskers love having that dude at the quarterback spot.
Red pass, it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. He leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It will be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Duff. Got his man on the right. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Fires to the big fella. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They're working that left side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. And they go back on top.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sets up the screen. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st down for this offense. To throw, it's Duff. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Applewhite. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quickly complete. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Floats it out in space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Duff. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The Huskers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Jeffrey. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And another play.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Cornhuskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man quickly. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. That's going to wrap.
Paso. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the 2nd half of the Sun Bowl.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Applewhite. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. He's now got 78 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Duff. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Trying to pound their way in. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That slices the lead to 2.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's yours. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
It's caught downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Looking for a man. It's Duff. Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Duff. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right down the middle. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, SMU! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right.
Nice job by the fullback on that play. Was in pass protection first. He saw he could release out of the backfield, become a viable target for the quarterback, and gains a couple yards.
And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He's got it. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Back to throw, it's Duff. Pucks it out of the air. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Quarterback will keep it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Mustangs are facing third and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. It'll be third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the tailback. Give him 114 yards on the ground so far, and he looks to be well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Cornhuskers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. With the catch, it's York. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Will be questioned for a while. From the shotgun, the inside kid. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They booted away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays.